Hey y'all, good morning. Real quick, because I got more important things to do. But everybody was forwarding me a video and asking me to give my opinion. So here's the thing. No person who has never set foot into a classroom can tell me about teaching. No person who did not have to adapt to the online environment, enroll into professional development courses to learn to create digital content to ensure that learning is continuous and is engaging in the virtual classrooms that we had to use during this pandemic and that we will continue to use way after the pandemic has eased off, can speak to my well-being or my mental health. Row or get off the boat. If teachers were not rowing, teachers would not have gone out of their way to ensure that students have devices. Teachers would not have gone out of their way to use their own funds to pay for these devices, to pay for internet, to pay for electricity, to purchase groceries, to drive from their homes all throughout Barbados to ensure that their students had what they need to function, not only online, but at home. These people can't speak to me. Teachers, these people can't speak to you. You have gone above and beyond the call of duty. It is sad that the perception of many Barbadians is that anyone who works in the civil service don't work, that we slack off, that we don't like to work, that we making easy money. They have no idea. They have no idea when teachers agitate for certain things. We're not doing it because we have a mouth or because we don't want to go to work. It is because we need these things to function. And if at any given time things become too overwhelming, teachers are entitled to put their selves and their well-being first. Everybody else does it. No person in the private sector working can speak to me about working in the civil service. You're not walking in my shoes. You don't know what I have to go through. You don't know what my colleagues have to go through and will have to go through. Yesterday was midterm. Today is midterm. Yesterday I went to work yesterday and my colleagues were at work stacking a food bank, literally washing uniforms, pressing them out, sorting them out, and getting them ready to allocate them to students who are in need. It's midterm break. They should be home relaxing, resting, but they were at work. And these are things that they do because they love their job. And not only because they love their job, they love their students. And they want the best for their students. So I'm not salty this morning, No, G, I'm not salty at all. I am just going to say to the teachers, continue to do your part. Continue to do what you have to do. But always make sure that you place your mental health and your well-being first, because you have your families to look after. You have your elderly parents, you have your children to look after. It's okay for people to talk. It's okay for people to use their media platforms to talk negative things about the teaching profession. But we know what is involved. We know that we go to school on many occasions and we don't have the tools and we don't have supplies, and we use the salary that we are paid to go and buy things that we should be provided with to do our jobs in a competent manner. No one is going to speak to that. No one is going to speak to the fact that there are people in position who are incompetent and who just don't do their jobs. So when you see the unions agitating on our behalf, don't think that the unions are just spouting hot air. They are representing their membership because their membership have aired concerns, and these concerns have been going on for years. They didn't start during the pandemic, prior to the pandemic, and they probably will continue way after the pandemic, because y'all love to pit the public against teachers. If teachers had to just go in the classroom and teach and only teach and not be concerned about anything else, I wonder how a lot of you would feel. Because you know what? These same teachers that y'all whipping are some of the only individuals who give your children love, are some of the only individuals who ensure that your children have what they need, are some of the only individuals who pull their pockets and pay petty fees and book fees and buy uniforms and all sorts of different things. It is a thankless job, teachers, but I appreciate you. And it's okay. It is okay to put yourself first. There is nothing wrong with that. And while putting yourself first, you will continue to be professional, and you will continue to do the job that you are paid to do to the best of your ability. Because we know that sometime down the line, when you see your students, when they finish school, they will be the ones who appreciate you for what you have done for them. So all the people who use their platforms, to jump on the bandwagon and bash us for a few likes, and all the parents who clap and say, yes, teachers don't like to work. Some of y'all are the same ones who we can't find to attend a PTA meeting, who we can't find to attend a farm level meeting, who when we call to air concerns, you're not answering your cell phones or your phones, and you don't have the time. But you clap when teachers are bashed. It is okay. We still love your children, and we will still do the job that we are paid to do. God bless you.